Hi Virgo. This is your reading for the full moon in Aries, which I am reading on the full moon in Aries today, October 9th, exacting at 4:54 p.m. here on the East Coast of the United States anyway. So this reading is for sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Virgo for this full moon energy. I'm going to start off with some astrology cards to see what energy is impacting you the most, Virgo. Okay. All right, Virgo, this actually kind of fits, even though you're not a fixed sign. You have fixed energy, which represents our stability, our persistence, loyalty, and dependability. So fixed energy is exactly as it says. Fixed energy does not like change. Fixed energy likes things to stay as they are, fixed. It's their comfort zone. So let's see what comes through for you, Virgo. You may be out of your comfort zone through this full moon, as it is in a conjunction to Chiron, the wounded healer. This is an asteroid that reflects our deepest wounds, mostly linked to childhood wounds and trauma from our parental upbringing and social conditioning. So, but in conjunction to this moon, we are able to feel those feelings a little deeper and maybe get to the root of an issue. It's like weeding. If you don't pull the weed out by the root, then it's going to grow back. So hopefully this energy will be helpful for people to actually get to the root of an issue for themselves. So let's see what comes through for you, Virgo. We also have the sun in Libra still. So the moon in Aries. Aries is the energy of I am. It's all about the self. And then the energy of Libra is the energy of relationships and balance and justice within those relationships. Virgo, first card out for you, suffering in silence. I'm getting that you're not happy about your situation. Yet you're not expressing it or doing anything about it. You're just holding all of that angst, disappointment, and just unsatisfaction, or deeper, actual suffering internally. And this can wreak havoc on the body, Virgo. So take care of your health. Take care of yourself. Because our emotions affect our physical body extremely. We rejoice in celebration, Virgo. You may have friends around you that you can connect to that will help lift you up, elevate your energy and your mood. We'll get a little deeper into this. But with suffering in silence coming out first, this is telling me that you're not talking about your situation to any of your trusted friends or, people in your circle. So maybe you're keeping your relationships very surface level, Virgo. Not maybe, it sounds like you are. That could be a source of your suffering. Don't let pride get in your way, Virgo. If you're holding something in, it's really important that you discuss it, express it. And my throat chakra, interestingly enough, continuing to tickle me. Virgo, you may need to talk about something, express something, balance. Yes. so that you can bring more balance into your life, into your emotional body, more harmony. When we hold these things in and we don't talk about it or even write about it or express it at all, then it's just stuck in the mind and it can drive you crazy. Once we start to talk about things or even write them or just talk out loud to yourself, that's when you can actually get more answers. I answer myself a lot of times when I talk to myself. It's like, oh. But if I don't say it out loud, then it's just stuck in this feedback loop in my mind over and over and over again. I hope that you can hear me. I have my volume all the way up. I don't have a microphone yet, and I also have my heater on by me, so hopefully that's not distracting for anybody. Anything else out of this deck for Virgo? There's a need for balance, Virgo. I'm sure you know. And when you're holding things in like this, the universe is going to crank up the heat until something's got to give. Something's got to give. Let me actually title this video that. We'll keep going though and see where we're at here. So I'm getting that maybe you're worried about your stability or worried about not being considered a loyal or dependable person if you actually go for what you truly want. This is kind of like you're worried more about what other people think than your own life experience here. Which is, that's no way to live, Virgo. This energy is persistent. That is for sure. It's one of those things we can't sweep things under the rug because it just piles up. It doesn't go anywhere. It's still there. We have a harmony at the bottom, Virgo. Transformation below that. And temptation. Transformation below harmony. And guess what we have below that? Spiritual union. So this is what you actually desire. And this is what is trying to transform in your life, Virgo. If you allow it, it will bring more balance and harmony to your relationships to others. Or bring new people into your life that are more in alignment with who you are at a soul level. But then we have temptation. So there may be some things that you're still dealing with. Temptation can be anywhere from, it's basically coping mechanisms and patterning and habits that we develop over time. It could be addictions, or it could just be escapism in general. Staying busy, trying not to feel your feelings. This could even be dealing with somebody with narcissistic tendencies, or you yourself, where you're displaying a lot of codependent patterns just to keep everybody happy. I'm kind of feeling that from this energy. It's like you worry too much about what other people think, or that, what other people are going to say about you. So you stay in this energy, suffering in silence. And this could be, maybe you've developed some patterns or addictions or coping mechanisms to kind of ease the pain of your suffering. But now that's just adding a whole nother portion of suffering onto your plate, Virgo. So let's dive a little deeper into this. All right. Why is Virgo suffering in silence? This full moon is powerful, especially conjunct Chiron. It is going to highlight, we're not going to be able to escape from certain truths that are important to see, acknowledge, be revealed, maybe even express. Virgo? Yeah, you got to talk about something. There's something you have to get off your chest, Virgo. Okay. Oh my. Yeah, you're really linked up into this devil energy, which, don't worry, the devil energy is just, that is what holds us, binds us into chains, keeps us in a cage, keeps us locked up. And it has everything to do with your feminine energy, or possibly a feminine that is linked to you, that is a source of divine energy. This is intuition, receptivity, compassion, care, love. The Empress is pregnant, so fertility, something new. You're keeping yourself from your Empress energy, Virgo, which doesn't matter what gender you are. We all have masculine and feminine energy. We have a masculine energy, a masculine side of the brain, which is the left side of the brain, which is our logical mind and our practical day-to-day tasks. And then we have the feminine part of the brain, the right side of the brain, which is more of our intuitive side, our receptive side, our nurturing nature. You've completely, the devil's got a grip, and it's keeping your feminine energy from actually coming out and being a part of your life. You could be a man. Most men are, I mean, not all Virgos are men, obviously, but most men are programmed and conditioned. Their social upbringing is to keep them deeply embedded in distorted masculine energy, where, you know, it's every man for himself kind of energy. Let's keep going. Rejoice in celebration for Virgo, please. Okay. What I'm getting here is you have a lot of nostalgic energy linked to you. It is also linked to your friends or those that are supportive energies, support to you. So you're actually reflecting back. Maybe a lot of your friends dropped off. This happens when we go through a spiritual awakening. And it's part of the process, because our energy begins to shift and change, and our consciousness begins to shift and change. And then we realize that those that we've been engaged with are not compatible and not in alignment with our core values. And so they kind of start to drop off. But you're really nostalgic and reflecting back on those who help, or actually not help, but connecting, and we elevate together to like our highest point emotionally. Happiness, love, just the best of the best. You're reflecting back on a time when somebody was in your life that did bring these amazing feelings of life and brought life to you. And it's really not the person, but the person's energy was so compatible and in alignment with yours, it connected you to your higher self, which that is when we elevate and feel amazing. So you're in your memory of it. You know it exists. You experienced it before. We'll dive into why you're suffering in silence here. I'm getting a sensation that whoever was in your life that was in alignment to you was pushed away by this devil energy. And this could be somebody else that you're linked to. Somebody else with narcissistic tendencies, manipulation tactics to keep you stuck. Let's go into balance. What's going on for Virgo? I mean, I could have just said that in order, what you need to bring your life back into balance, Virgo, is to express how you feel fully and honestly and authentically, and allow others to do the same. And this is also emotional support, love, friendship, compassion, care. That is what will bring you into balance, Virgo. Must open up the heart. I'm feeling like you have your heart really guarded. Maybe you've been really hurt by others in the past. Or maybe you're still being hurt by others. Because you got the devil twice. I don't like this energy, Virgo. This is an intense moon, like I was saying. Conjunct Chiron, showing you these parts of yourself Three of Cups again. With temptation. Again. Friends. Those that can support you and elevate you. Maybe some of them are actually linked to this temptation. Maybe you keep getting tempted back into old ways, Virgo. Tempted back into old addictions, old patterns, old habits. The overall energy for the second spread is the Five of Cups. So you have lost something that was truly of value to you, Virgo. And it went away. And this brings a very deep sorrow and sadness and sense of loneliness. And instead of healing through that and elevating into a newer space, you're really fixated on all that, on what's spilled. Everything's spilled. But guess what? There's a cup that's still up. Not all is lost, Virgo, basically is what I'm trying to say here. But you're viewing it as if it is. Ooh, let's get into this deeper. It's a sense of depression. I feel that you've been locked into a deep depression for a bit. Maybe a few years, or maybe many years. Tell me more, please. What is this devil energy? The devil energy is anything that keeps us from our authenticity and our happiness, true happiness. Anything or anyone. But it's always linked back to you. You can't really blame it on another person because we all have free will and we allow things unbeknownst to us. Okay. Okay. This is what's transforming for you right now, Virgo. The suffering in silence through this moon. Or the fact that the devil energy is taking over your feminine energy and not allowing you to express yourself, and not allowing you to tap into your intuition or receptive side where you can receive help from others and from the universe in general. Either way, that's where it needs to start. Another loud message, Virgo, to communicate. Communicate to those that are supportive to you. They will help. Let your friends help you, Virgo. Very strong message. Okay. So for balance, and again, expressing your emotions. Right now, you're in a state of, it's time to rest. Maybe you've gone through a really, really challenging time and you need some downtime to rest, replenish your energy, because there is something that you're going to be communicating about or expressing very soon. I'm so curious about this temptation and the Three of Cups all over again. You have it in the beginning and the end of the spread, both spreads. Loud message, Virgo. Loud message. And I have a sensation that you know exactly what this devil or temptation energy is all about. Oh, moon at the bottom with temperance below that. Okay. Here we go, Virgo. So, there's always an opportunity for new. To start new, start fresh. There's always an opportunity. We have to be open to it and allow it. What this is telling me is that there's some internal conflict that you have going on, that you have a personal truth, okay? personal truth that maybe you haven't quite fully expressed it, or you expressed it but people don't understand it. And because they don't understand it, you keep staying in this energy of, but I'm right. You have to see my way. If you don't see my way, like, you're keeping yourself stuck. You're arguing with yourself. You want other people to agree with you or see your side, yet you're not open to that. You're like, all right, I'm just going to take my swords and go elsewhere. Meaning, like, I'm not going to give you any of my thoughts, or I'm not going to say anything to you anymore. I'm done with you. And then we have the Queen of Swords, which is the card of truth, cold, hard truth. She's kind of cutting, a little cold. And I think you're sabotaging your new start here, Virgo, because you need to be right about something. And it's like, yeah, I mean, you might be right, but do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? It's like you're staying in a situation because you want to prove something. You want to prove something to somebody else, or prove something to yourself. And literally, you're sabotaging your entire life by the stubborn energy and pride. And it's all coming from the subconscious mind. It's all coming from your blind spot that you cannot see. But you will be staying in this moon, Virgo. This will clearly highlight to you. And that will bring you balance. Bring you balance and back to a place in life where you can actually feel satisfied with yourself and satisfied and fulfilled in your life in general. Let's get an advice card for you, Virgo. Yeah, with fixed energy, that's stubborn. I don't like change. It doesn't feel safe. And the whole world is changing, Virgo. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? Ugh. I just have to sigh. All right, I'm going to get some advice from Moonology for you, Virgo. This too will pass if you let it. Virgo, you're staying in your pain. Bring love into the situation was flipped backwards. Yeah, you got to open your heart up, Virgo. And I feel like you're so afraid to open your heart up because it's been hurt so much in the past that you're just swimming around in this very guarded energy, wanting to be right and linked to your habits, patterns, and addictions, and, you know, just trying to not feel what you're feeling and numb it out or distract yourself and work. Like, I feel like Virgos work so much so that they don't have to deal with their shit. Excuse my language. All right, Virgo, what's the advice for Virgo? Well, bring love into the situation, Virgo. Wants it to come out one way or the other. So let's read it from the book, shall we? I love it when that happens. There are never any accidents or coincidences in life, by the way. All right. Turned right to it. That rarely happens with these cards. All right, for Virgo. All right, which this is bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Aquarius is all about progress and modernity. So this is a time to move forward. New moon in Aquarius card means no looking back. Change is on its way and could come quickly. Oh, for the fixed energy, this is why you're trying to all right, let's keep going. It's coming. Change is coming whether you like it or not. So you got to get on board, or like resistance. It's going to get harder. You keep resisting the energy. Where was I? Change is on its way and could come quickly. Whether you get the change you want depends on both whether you believe you can have it and how much you're relying on others to bring it to you. All right, this is just going to respell your entire reading right here. This card comes with the suggestion that you may need to do things independently on your own, but be loving, not too pragmatic. Time may be of the essence when this card comes up. Aquarius energy has an electric feel to it. Certainly, there is a sense that you need to let go of the past and move towards the future as soon as possible. Well, 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 you can't get any more clearer message than that. Confirms my entire reading here as well. So that is your reading for the full moon in Aries, which is today. Oops, that card just fell on the floor. Very, very strong message for you, Virgo. I hope you are well. Take good care. If you like this video, please click the like button. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you. Bye.